What is up, guys? It's Pedro here, and today we got some big Trent Williams news. If you guys are new, subscribe for Redskins and NFL content. Let's get into it. So, Tony Pauline reported a couple of days ago that Trent Williams is most likely coming back. This is what he said. He's pretty reliable, too. He has like 40K Twitter followers. He's kind of like JP Finley. I made mention during the Draft Insiders podcast, the belief is Trent Williams is likely to return to the Redskins since they've cleaned house. A source told me outright Williams will return to Washington because of Ron Rivera. Yeah, that's a huge turn of events because in the end of the season, we thought there's no way Trent Williams is coming back. Then Bruce Allen got fired. Then we're like, okay, then maybe there's a chance. Then he meets with Ron Rivera, and now everything has seemed to change. I think now it's like 80% chance he comes back. It's just a matter of guaranteed money, how much guaranteed money he's going to get. The only problem is that the combine is just going to start soon in the next couple of days on the 27th, I believe. So there's not much time for them to do contract negotiations because Kyle Smith and Ron Rivera are both going to the combine, and they're going to put all their attention in there. So they need to get something done before then because Ron Rivera and Kyle Smith, like I said, they're going to be focused on that instead of Trent Williams. And the combine ends, I think, March 2nd, or it's a long time, so they need to get it situated before then so that we don't have to worry about it taking too long and possibly not happening before free agency. And yeah, so that's some news there. I already reported the Chase Young news in the other video about, if you guys didn't watch that, I'll read it again. Not only does Ron Rivera love Chase Young, but owner Dan Snyder wants Young to wind up DC or wind up in DC. I don't know what he's saying there. It seems unanimous. The owner and the coach are on the same page on drafting Young at this point. So that's great news. If you guys want to read more into that, I posted a video, so go check that out. But yeah, this is great news. JP Finley also put out a story on it. But pretty much, Trent Williams, if what I think is going to happen, I think we should get all this whole salary guarantee this year, or pretty much close to it, all of it guaranteed. Give him I want to give him an extension. I don't want him to. If he goes to free agency next year, I don't think he's coming back. So if we can't give him an extension, if he doesn't want to extend with us, or resign with us, then I think we gotta trade him. I know that's not a super popular opinion, but you don't want a player to play for a year and then just leave you guys and get nothing. If we can get a second round pick for Trent Williams, a second and a fifth, or second and a fourth, or even more, then I would definitely do it because we do not have a second round pick, and Trent Williams, if he's doesn't want to be here in the long haul, we gotta get rid of him. Same with Quentin Dunbar. We'll see. I do think he will get. We'll try to get him an extension worked out, but that's pretty much a Trent Williams. Just stay on the lookout. It's slowly getting there. The last few weeks, we've heard very small steps, but it's getting there to where I believe that in the next few days or next few weeks before free agency, at least before free agency, I think he'll come back. And there's also some Stefon Diggs news every year, every offseason. Stefon Diggs trolls and does stuff on his Twitter and has problems with the Vikings. They're not really happy with each other. I don't think Stefon Diggs is happy with Kirk Cousins as his quarterback. And if you guys didn't know, Haskins trains with Diggs in the offseason, like last offseason, they trained together. So I do think Diggs would love to be in DC. He also is from, I think, Maryland, so he grew up liking the Redskins. But that's besides the point. If at first the Vikings will have to want to trade him, and if they do, it depends how much they want to give up for him. What I would be willing to give up for him would be, let's say, we'll trade you Quentin Dunbar, a fourth, and a future fourth or fifth for Stefon Diggs, because their corners aren't that good. They got Xavier Rhodes, who's been very bad lately, and they've got a few free agents. So Quentin Dunbar would help them immensely and give them a fourth and a future fifth or fourth round pick. I think that could be enough for Stefon Diggs because really Quinn Dunbar is worth around a third. You would think a third, low second or high fourth, from that second to fourth range. So if you throw in a bunch of picks at a position that they could use some help at, I think they would take that. But I would love Stefon Diggs, but we already have our number one cornerback or number one receiver in Terry McLaurin. We could use receiver help, but it's not our number one priority right now. We have a lot of other holes where it doesn't really make sense to waste some important draft capital to get Stefon Diggs. He is on a good deal though, so obviously I would be happy if we got him, but I don't want to give up any future second round or third round picks. Let's give up this year's fourth, give Quentin Dunbar and maybe a fifth and a late and a seventh or something like that. I think that could be close to what they want for him. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. First, do you want Stefon Diggs? Second, how much would you guys be willing to give? Because, like I said, receivers are our number one priority. Tight end is probably our number one priority, and then cornerback, and then you could say tackle if Trent Williams doesn't come back. It's really all over the place. There was also, I'm going to go off topic here, but there's some Austin Hooper news. Apparently, he's going to be asking for around $11 million a year. If that's true, that's a lot of money. And I do think we still need to try to get him because our tight ends right now. Since we released Jordan Reed, our number one tight end is Jeremy Sprinkle, and our number two tight end is Hale Henches. That is the worst tight end group in the NFL, and it's not even close. It's so bad. So we need to at least get 11 mil. Even though you might think, well, that's a lot of money for a tight end. Vernon Davis is gone. Jordan Reed is gone. So Jordan Reed getting released gives us 8.5 million in cap space. So you can use that 8.5 million and a little bit more to get Austin Hooper because yes, and we have top six. I think we're fifth ranked in total cap space, around there, sixth. We have a lot of cap space. So I think we should try to go after Austin Hooper, even if it's at that 11 mil. Try to get it down to 10 mil. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. I talked a lot in this video about Trent Williams, Stefon Diggs, and the Austin Hooper news. So tell me what you guys think. I think Trent Williams, the news is coming out in the next couple weeks, in my opinion. Stefon Diggs, I wouldn't look too much into it. I think it's very unrealistic. I would say 10% chance of happening. And then Austin Hooper, I think that's like a 70-60% chance of happening. If not, I want to go after Hunter Henry. He is injury prone, but he only had one major injury, and it was a torn ACL. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash the like button, and peace. Also, quick before I go, tell me in the comment section below what position you guys want me to do for free agency targets. Thanks, guys. Peace.